Good morning, dear friends. God is inviting us to a new day, a new beginning. And what a joy for us to reflect on our very existence and everything that we have at hand. Emmanuel helps us in chapter 43 of the book Vineyard of Light. He quotes 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 17. Therefore, dear friends, since you have been forewarned, be on your guard, so that you may not be carried away by the error of the lawless and fall from your secure position. Emmanuel then kindly explains to us the inner enlightenment is inalienable treasure of the disciples, the sincere disciples of the Christ. The world is full of deceiving, abominable men and women who invade the domains of politics, of science, of religion, and they achieve shocking creations for the spirits who are less aware. There are millions of souls that are taken away by the surprises of death and are absolutely unbalanced in the circles of spiritual life. In the false height of individualistic notions, they throw themselves from alarming hills where they lost firmness and light. Great number of people are improvident, and they encounter the secure and just help because they didn't know the truth. They were not informed. The abominable men and women, they hid the real sense of life. Such benefit, however, cannot happen with the apprentices that know the truth beforehand. The student of the gospel will only be nourished of deplorable lies if he or she wants. Thus, they will go through the tornadoes of shadows if they voluntarily fall in the chapter of their individual preference. I know, Pupi. Take it easy. Those who are ignorant, they will achieve the justification. The victim will be freed. The unprotected sick person will receive their medication. But the disciple of Jesus, who has been receiving the benefits of on high every day, who is surrounded by clarifications and consolations, lights and blessings, this disciple must know beforehand what to do in terms of service and vigilance. But in case the disciple of Jesus accepts the illusions of the lawless, the abominable men and women, they will act under the responsibility that is of theirs, their own responsibility. going through their afflictive realities that await them in inferior planes. Breathe, friends. Emmanuel is not threatening us. He is sharing a reality. For example, go watch the movie Elvis. It's in the movie theaters. It's exactly what he's talking about. You and I know what's best for us. But when life hits us with fame, money, opportunities in general, because those are opportunities of growth, if we misuse it, the consequences are tragic. We should know better. You and I have received much, not to fall into the illusions of what's happening nowadays. It's easy to point the finger to Judas and say he made a mistake. Who wouldn't, huh? When you had opportunities at hand, maybe we would have done even worse. But now that we know, especially with the consoler, the promised consoler, Spiritism, we can't. We need to resist temptations. We need to stay put in our duties. No, don't say to yourself, I'm tired, I've done enough. Now it's time to think about myself, to think about my loved ones. Your loved ones are the universal family. You haven't done enough, because when we see the list of our past deeds, we have not done even the beginning of it all. We better discarnate, dying, tireless, working on the good, than resting under the precipices of temptations, the temptations of being or doing nothing, because that's what our society proclaims, laziness. Rest, relax. No. Yes, we rest and relax with our stopwatch counting the minutes, but we don't count the hours we're working for the benefit of all. And if we're not doing it, we better start. Let us meditate on this message, because now we have been forewarned once again. Dear Mother, Father God, what a blessing. What a blessing to feel your presence, to feel your loving vibrations. Thank you for enveloping us with wisdom, with kindness. We would like to feel your presence throughout this day as we propose ourselves to be vigilant. Thank you, dear Lord of Life, for enveloping us in a new invitation for the day, in new instruction. We visualize a waterfalls of healing light showering us with new strength, ridding ourselves of unwanted thoughts and feelings, pacifying our hearts as we see flowers being distributed to everyone who is in this circle of prayer. flowers of healing and peace. And we see the spirit doctors, nurses, and therapists operating upon us, delivering the medicine that we need, enveloping our family members, our neighbors, our friends, including those who consider themselves adversaries. We visualize flowers of kindness, friendship, and we see our planet enveloped by this healing proposal of love. Bridges of friendship amongst nations, boosting fraternity and solidarity amongst peoples. Thank you, God, for another day, for your kindness, always, and so be it. All right. What an honor for us to be asked to focus on what we have come to do in this reincarnation. To reflect on who we are is the only solution, and to pray for those who don't know yet, so we may be leaving letters for them. If we're not there yet, it's okay. We keep on working on it. Thank you, friends, for being here. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Cristiane. Thank you, Narciso. Thank you, Slavic. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, friends. We wish you a lovely day and night, today and always.